How are you doing? A little bit earlier this year, I made a video where I talk about my poker goals in 2018. Those were improving at PLO, coaching poker players about PLO and also know them, told them, work on my mental game and play some more live poker, trying to move up the ladder and play some more high stakes. A lot of these goals I feel like I've at least accomplished sort of. So improving a PLO, I definitely made quite a step improving my PLO game. I've coached about 10 players. My mental game, at least it's affecting me less in the decision making in game, but I'm certainly sometimes still cursing a lot and still super unhappy playing poker when it's especially going poorly. I've played some high stakes poker, so live poker, I feel like the improvement at PLO has put me in a spot where I can play some quite sizable game and make some money out of it. So I'm happy about that. But apart from those four goals, what really became the number one thing, and I feel like it became that apart from being a poker player, is content creation. Now, when it comes to the platform Twitch, I didn't think I was like that active this year, and there are a number of reasons for that. For example, on Twitch, I don't think there's that many rewards for people who are not at the top. So I think there's like 3-4 guys on Twitch that get all the rewards from being the most active, the most consistent people, and everyone after that. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not worth pursuing, especially if it's a lot of fun to you, but I think that the rewards are quite little. I think also for me as a poker player, playing solid or good mid-stakes poker compared to maybe someone who's entertaining, I think that entertainment trumps skill a lot on Twitch. And that's just how I view this platform. And also, I do think that I lack entertainment while I'm playing poker, because when I'm playing poker, I'm trying to focus on the game, and I really cannot figure out too many creative ways to entertain an audience that much, even though I try to answer questions and be interactive next to playing poker, maybe playing only 6 tables instead of 10 and 15 or something like that. And then that also has, again, an effect on my poker game, because I'm cutting down the tables, I'm getting less volume, and the success is much less of a guarantee when you play little volume. In fact, when you play tournament poker all year and you're not putting in the volume, I think you have quite a chance of breaking even or winning maybe a 10% ROI or something if you're not playing a huge volume. So what however, really found very interesting this year is to do more YouTube content. And I think the platform YouTube allows me a lot more scalability. YouTube as a platform, I think, has a much more discoverability. So when I do make a video and it's about poker, people from all over the world that are not on Twitch can discover it, and YouTube is, I think, more accessible to everyone. Whereas on Twitch, there's a certain audience that knows Twitch, and then a lot of people, they don't know Twitch. That are interested in poker. At least I think that way. And then over the years, having also, your YouTube descriptions in place and doing everything correct, it will allow people to discover your content much better. That's why I'm creating more YouTube videos. Also, in terms of scalability, being a teacher, I do find value in making videos in general. So making videos about poker where I probably am also perceived, I think I'm an expert, and I'm perceived as an expert, at least by most people. Shout outs to, the chat pros out there who are watching poker. There's also value in doing those videos and then going onwards and making some videos about other topics. And I'm also the teacher, so teaching people about what I've learned from, for example, a book that I've read or a audiobook that I've listened to, I think has so much value, and I can even reach more people doing that. So that has certainly fascinated me, and it's something I want to pursue the next years next to being a poker player. And I think there's a lot of chance of, having that balance between, that more pursuit of becoming really good at poker. It's sort of something that an athlete does, I feel like, even though I know there's differences between an athlete and a poker player. But you certainly, you spend a lot of time by yourself, and there's not really value that's generated for people by you playing poker. You just basically take people's money by playing a strategy game better against them, right? Or playing against them in a better way and then generating your edge. But like, what's the value? You could see yourself as an entertainer for the other people at the poker tables, and or seeing the competition in itself as entertaining for players. And there's certainly value in that. I think it also gets people talk down on that aspect of poker a lot, and I think it is a little bit underestimated. Poker still has value, I think, as a game, as does every other game or any other sport out there, not just in entertainment, but also, competition, I think, has more value than people give it credit for. So doing that alone is somehow not satisfying for me. So I want to do more in the world than just playing a game for a living. And even though that will hurt my poker ability in some way, it will also allow me to, reach to my potential elsewhere than also poker. I'm not saying that I'm going to leave poker, but I'm certainly going to continue playing that. And I see a lot of potential me in playing poker and being a content creator at the same time. While I have to be still careful that I don't go into many directions. That's a little bit my struggle of 2018. I think this has been a really important year for me because I have to be careful that I don't go into too many directions, and in order to find success. Because if you try too many things at the same time, it can certainly be quite stressful, and basically it could be too much for you to try to accomplish that. So this has been my year basically, and I'm excited to go into the next year, learn more. I'm also going to more self-development, learning about, maybe more about meditation, really trying to build that routine in meditation, which has been quite a struggle for me, allowing myself to take that time off during the day, and, in quotes, sacrificing that time to then get, more productive throughout the day. So I hope you enjoyed this video about, if you're interested about how my year went. How did your year go in the end? How did 2018 in terms of poker or in your life go? Let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you're looking forward to me producing poker videos in 2019. Thanks guys for watching.